highly favored. I'm bliss, highly favored. I have officially had WWE 2K26 for a week now, so let's talk about the game. Now, WWE 2K26 officially released Friday, March 13th, but if you're like me and you have pre-ordered any of the deluxe editions, whether that's the King of Kings edition, the Attitude Era edition, or the Monday Night Wars edition, you would have had the game for a week now. And I want to overall talk about 2K26 and give my thoughts on it. So let's talk about 2K over the past few years. 2K has came back after 2K20, releasing 2K22, obviously in 2022, and it was a really solid game. But from 2K22 to 2K23, it just felt like a really big update, and it didn't really feel like a whole new game. It just felt like an update that they could have had with a bigger roster. They added war games, they added some really cool things, but it didn't feel like a really brand new game, and it was only fun for the first few months because of the new additions. Same thing from 2K23 to 2K24. They added special guest referee match. I believe they added a casket match, ambulance match. Really cool additions, which it only made the game fun for a few months. 2K24 to 2K25 was really good in my opinion, but same thing. It was just rinse and repeat every single year. But in my opinion, 2K26 changes that. I think there's a lot of amazing things. You have the scrapyard match, the dumpster match, the Inferno, I Quit, 3 stages of hell. It's just a lot better. The gameplay's more fun, and I think this game is going to be fun in the long term, not just for the first few months just because of the new additions. I got the Monday Night Wars edition, of course. If you click on the video, you know that is the most expensive edition of the game. It is pretty pricey, and I don't know if I can fully recommend that to you because it really depends on what you're looking for. If you don't want all of the DLC packs, then I would say get the standard edition of the game, just because I believe the King of Kings edition only gives you Season 1, and the Attitude Era edition only gives you the first 4. I could be wrong on that, correct me in the comments, but it's really going to be pick and choose what you want to grind for because, like I said, it is a Ringside Pass, not just DLC packs. DLC, obviously, you just get the characters right away, but you have to grind it out. So it's really up to you if you think it's worth grinding out the whole Ringside Pass to get those specific superstars. I know the Hardy Boys pack is going to be really popular. You have Royce Keys, Danhausen, Matt Cardona. So a lot of really cool superstars coming in. I personally want to get all the superstars and really complete the game. Why I got the Monday Night Wars edition for all the season passes, but it's really up to you. But either way, if you're going from 2K25 to 2K26, I still fully recommend the game. I absolutely love the Inferno match. I think it's a really cool addition. It kind of works like the final 2 in the Royal Rumble. That's kind of how I would describe it. You can still go outside the ring, though, through the middle rope, and you won't get to touch the flames too much. The flames will go down when you do go outside the ring. You can still grab weapons in there. But the minigame is pretty much just the submission minigame or the elimination Royal Rumble minigame. 3 stages of hell is really awesome as well. It's cool to play 3 matches back to back to back without any interruptions, but it's just nothing too special. I Quit is definitely my favorite match. I love the submissions that you can do to try and get your opponent to say I quit. The whole mini game of the I Quit mini game is one of my favorites. It's just really fun. There's no limits. It's probably my favorite new addition. The Scrapyard match is also really awesome because you can do a lot of really cool like ragdoll physics in there. That's where I have the most fun, I think. Dumpster match is pretty much just casket match, rinse and repeat, but it's all right. I probably won't play it too much, to be honest with you. The menu of the game is really, really cool. I've played Showcase mode. I played a little bit of the island. I haven't played My Rise yet, but I just think everything is it's just better. I don't know. It doesn't feel like an update. The gameplay is really what's making this game for me. It's just so much fun in my opinion. But Showcase is pretty decent. I don't know if it's better than last year's. Maybe, I don't know. It's just about the same, to be honest. There's nothing too special. It's just CM Punk or the Bloodline. I do like the fantasy matches, and the objectives are a lot easier this year. It's a lot easier to complete all the matches. The only match I really had trouble with was the Seth Rollins Raw on Netflix match, because going into the crowd to get Seth Rollins to brawl in the crowd, that was kind of tricky. Not that I had to redo it. It was just kind of long. My GM is awesome this year. The budget is $7 million, previous to, I believe, $3.5 million. So that's really cool. The island, as huge improvement compared to last year. It is 10 times better. Last year's The Island was not good, to be honest with you. It felt like the 2K20 DLC. And this year, it's just so much better with the cutscenes and, you know, the way you talk and interact with other superstars. So much better. I haven't gotten into Universe or My Rise yet, and my faction is just the same as usual. The Creation Suite is also 10 times better. You know, you can change, you know, literally everything on your custom superstar, which is really awesome. You know, you can change the chest, the abs, individual, like, parts of the body. It's just really awesome. But in my opinion, 2K26 is very, very worth getting compared to 2K25. I love everything about it, man. Maybe that's just me. Maybe the game is not for you, but it's just so much fun with the entrances and the way you can do heel taunts and babyface taunts, like, during the entrance. You can control the pyro, the fireworks, even in gameplay, the start match actions, like, you can do a handshake, you can do handshake and then cheap shot, you can do chain wrestling, you can draw energy, and you can rush. So I just feel like 2K26 is the perfect step into the perfect wrestling game. I don't think it is the best wrestling game, but from the 2K series, it's definitely the best. And I'm really looking forward to 2K27 because it's going to have all of these features and more. So I'm really interested to see how they add on to this. But right now, 2K26 is amazing, and I highly recommend you do pick it up. But before we do wrap things up, I want to talk about each edition of the game, see what everything comes with, to ultimately answer the question, was the Monday Night Wars edition worth it? So we'll start off with the King of Kings edition. This is going to retail for $99.99. You get Triple H 98, Stephanie McMahon 2000, and Triple H's signature taunt. You also get the first season of the Ringside Pass, and of course 7-day early access, but by the time you're watching this, the game is out regardless for everybody, so you don't have to worry about that. I do think this edition is worth it because you do get the first season of the Ringside Pass. If you don't really care for Triple H or Stephanie McMahon or none of that, then maybe you can just get the standard edition and then pick and choose what Ringside Passes you want to get. Moving on to the Attitude Era edition, though, you do get The Rock 98, Kane 98, China 97, My Faction cards for Stone Cold and The Rock, the Raw's War 98 arena, Undertaker's Thumb Across the Neck taunt for the Island, and Shawn Michaels DX Crotch Chop taunt for the Island. I don't know about this one. You also get the first 4 seasons of the Ringside Pass and, of course, 7-day early access. But like I said, the game is out regardless, so you don't have to worry about that. You also do get the King of Kings edition pack with the Attitude Era edition. So, I don't know. I personally don't think it's too worth it. They make you get the first 4 seasons of the Ringside Pass. You don't pick what 4 seasons you want. So, I don't know about that one. I think you can just get the King of Kings edition if you really want to. And then, you know, pick what Ringside Passes you want from there. But I feel like at the price point of $130 for the Attitude Era edition, you might as well get the Monday Night Wars edition, which I think is $150 or $160. I'm not 100% sure. I think it is $150 though. I feel like at the price point of the Attitude Era edition, you might as well get the Monday Night Wars edition and complete the whole game. But with the Monday Night Wars edition pack, you do get Shawn Michaels DX, Macho Man 98, Roddy Piper 98, WCW Thunder 98 arena, and then you do get the DDP Bang emote for the Island. So, I think at the price point, you might as well get the Monday Night Wars edition because you do get all 6 seasons of the Ringside Pass. So, if you're looking at the Attitude Era edition, I personally wouldn't pick that one up. Getting the base edition of the game is fine because you can also pick and choose, you know, from there what Ringside Passes you want. Because this is mainly flashback stuff, so you don't really care about the Legends. Then I can see you just getting the standard edition and then picking what Ringside Passes you want to get. But I think the King of Kings edition is worth it. Monday Night Wars edition is worth it. I just don't think the Attitude Era is too much worth it because at the price point, I would recommend getting the Monday Night Wars edition because you do still get everything from the Attitude Era edition pack. But if you've had 2K26 for the past week or if you just got it on Friday, let me know your thoughts about the game. Let me know what you think about my takes. I know I've been repeating myself a lot, so I do apologize for that. But let me know if you do enjoy the game, if you do think it is a massive upgrade from 2K25 like I do, your favorite things about the game, which edition you picked up, and overall, just let me know your thoughts on 2K26 in the comments. But if you did enjoy, I'd really appreciate it if you did like and subscribe. But that is going to do it from me, and I'll see you guys in the next video. highly favored.